Now, with regards to medical tourism, do you feel legislative intervention is needed? For example, this bill that just passed its second reading in the House of Representatives trying to criminalize by a jail term of, I believe, 7 years and/or a hefty fine public officials who use public funds on foreign medical trips. A similar bill had passed the same stage, but eventually got thrown out because it breached fundamental human rights, or that was the argument at the time. Do you think that kind of intervention is necessary or advisable?
I won't restate the obvious. I completely agree with what Dr. Ogumbi has said. However, I will add, as an individual who's responsible for managing a hospital like the Duchess, I would add that we would rather focus on what our responsibility is, and the key issue is trust. What we have in this country right now is a crisis of trust. The real reasons that people are electing to seek healthcare abroad is because they do not trust the healthcare system in this country. So we need to focus on that and think very, very carefully about what trust means. And for us at the Duchess, it means strong clinical governance, strong administrative governance, having safety and security in the system, running a consultant-led service, being able to provide the breadth of safe care across a variety of specialties, from cradle to the elderly. Making sure that people feel that they are getting precisely the same level of treatment and safety as they would should they leave the shores of this country. So I would rather focus on what is our responsibility to do. And it is a collective responsibility that includes, of course, us at the Duchess Hospital, our colleagues in other hospitals in this country, Nigerians in diaspora, and of course, government. So I would stay away from the question of whether or not we ought to criminalize people, the practice of going abroad. I think what's far more important for us in the medical sphere is that we focus on the reason this is happening, and that key issue is trust.